What if you had a secret weapon to tackle life's toughest moments with unshakable confidence? Picture this: a philosophy so powerful, it's shaped leaders, thinkers, and even warriors for over 2,000 years. Today, we're unlocking the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a toolkit for mastering your emotions, sharpening your focus, and thriving in a chaotic world. But here's the twist. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're practical principles you can apply starting today. From overcoming adversity to finding clarity in the chaos, these 10 lessons will change the way you see life. So, hit that like button, grab a notebook, and stick with me until the end, because this journey could transform the way you approach every challenge. Ready to unlock the mindset of the Stoics? Let's dive in. Principle 1. Control what you can. Life throws us countless challenges, but the first Stoic rule reminds us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Think about it. How much energy do we waste worrying about things we simply can't influence? The weather, the economy, or even the opinions of others are outside our sphere of control. The Stoics urge us to redirect that energy toward what truly matters: our actions, thoughts, and decisions. When you focus on what you can control, you empower yourself to make meaningful changes in your life. For instance, instead of stressing about someone else's behavior, focus on how you choose to respond. Letting go of what's outside your control doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're wisely choosing where to invest your energy. Imagine the freedom in that. Principle 2. Embrace adversity. Adversity isn't just something to endure. It's a tool for growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This idea flips the script on challenges. Instead of dreading hardships, see them as opportunities to build resilience. Each setback can be a stepping stone if you approach it with the right mindset. Think about historical figures who overcame immense challenges. Leaders, innovators, even athletes. Their struggles became the crucible for their greatness. For you, adversity might look like a failed project, a difficult relationship, or personal loss. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I emerge stronger? Every challenge carries the seed of growth if you're willing to nurture it. Principle 3. Live in the present moment. How often do we get lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future? It's easy to dwell on what-ifs or replay past mistakes, but the Stoics remind us that the present is all we truly have. Imagine walking through life with your eyes constantly looking backward or forward. You'd miss the beauty right in front of you. Living in the moment means fully experiencing life as it happens. Whether it's savoring a cup of coffee, listening to a loved one, or immersing yourself in work, giving your attention to the present enhances its richness. This doesn't mean you ignore the future. Plan, yes, but don't let it consume you. When you anchor yourself in the now, you unlock a profound sense of peace and presence. Principle 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics teach us to appreciate what we have instead of obsessing over what we lack. Think of how much time we spend chasing the next big thing: a promotion, a car, a relationship, only to feel unfulfilled when we get it. Gratitude shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance. Take a moment each day to reflect on your blessings. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the health you enjoy, or even the little joys like a sunny day or a kind word. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It rewires your brain to notice the positive, fostering a deep sense of contentment. Principle 5. Cultivate self-discipline. Discipline is freedom. At first, this might sound contradictory, but think about it. When you master your impulses, you gain control over your life. The Stoics believed self-discipline was essential for living in alignment with your values. It's about choosing what's right over what's easy. For example, sticking to a workout routine builds health, while managing your spending cultivates financial security. Discipline is the foundation for achieving long-term goals. It's not about being rigid or joyless. It's about understanding that small, consistent actions create meaningful change. Remember, every time you say no to a distraction or indulgence, you're saying yes to something greater, your future self. Principle 6. Practice empathy and compassion. The Stoics recognized the interconnectedness of all people. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We are made for cooperation, like feet, hands, and eyes." This reminds us that life isn't a competition, it's a collaboration. Practicing empathy means stepping into another's shoes and understanding their perspective. Imagine how different the world would be if we all approached conflicts with compassion instead of judgment. Empathy doesn't mean tolerating harm, but it does mean seeking to understand before reacting. Relationships are strengthened when we act with kindness, and your own character grows when you choose empathy over anger. Compassion isn't just a gift to others, it's a gift to yourself, building deeper connections and a more harmonious life. Principle 7. Accept mortality. Death is an uncomfortable topic, but the Stoics believed that contemplating it brings clarity. Life is short, and reflecting on our mortality motivates us to live with intention. Think about it. How much time do we waste on trivial matters? By acknowledging that our time is finite, we can focus on what truly matters. Instead of fearing death, the Stoics saw it as a guide, a reminder to nurture relationships, pursue passions, and cherish the present. Memento mori, or remember you will die, isn't a morbid thought. It's a liberating one. It pushes us to live fully, embracing life's fragility and beauty. Principle 8. Value simplicity. In a world driven by consumerism and competition, the Stoics remind us that less is often more. Simplicity doesn't mean deprivation. It means focusing on what truly brings you joy and letting go of distractions. Think about how clutter, whether physical, mental, or emotional, adds stress to your life. By clearing that clutter, you create space for peace and purpose. Decluttering your home, simplifying your schedule, or detaching from materialism can transform your daily experience. True happiness isn't found in excess, but in the freedom that simplicity provides. The less you're weighed down, the more you can focus on what really matters. Principle 9. Master negative emotions. Anger, fear, envy. These emotions are part of the human experience, but they don't have to control you. The Stoics believed that by understanding and reframing negative emotions, we reclaim our power. When anger arises, pause and ask, "Is this worth my energy?" When fear strikes, focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Emotional mastery isn't about suppression. It's about alignment. By choosing responses that reflect your values, you gain control over your inner world. Imagine a life where negative emotions no longer dictate your actions, a life of calm, clarity, and purpose. Principle 10. Reflect daily. The Stoics practiced daily self-reflection as a way to stay aligned with their principles. Each evening, they reviewed their actions and asked, "What did I do well? Where can I improve?" This habit isn't about self-criticism, it's about growth. Journaling or meditating on these questions fosters accountability and helps you align with your values. Over time, daily reflection becomes a compass, guiding you toward a better version of yourself. Remember, progress isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Stoicism isn't just philosophy, it's a life-changing mindset. By embracing these 10 principles, you can rewrite your story with resilience, clarity, and purpose. But here's the real question: what will you do with this wisdom? Will you face challenges with a new perspective? Will you take control of your emotions and live in the moment? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear which principle hit home for you. And don't stop here. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're just scratching the surface of what's possible. If you're ready to level up your life, this channel is your go-to guide. Until next time, remember, the power to transform your life is already within you. Now it's time to unleash it. Stay strong, stay focused, and stay curious.